Okay, so you've got yourself a brand new house. Congratulations! That's exciting stuff. A new home is like a fresh start, a blank slate where you can create the life you've always dreamed of. But as thrilling as it is, it can also be a bit overwhelming. Where do you even begin? The possibilities are endless, and that can be both exhilarating and daunting at the same time. But let's be honest, new builds can sometimes feel a little, well, bland. They often come with neutral colors, minimalistic designs, and a lack of personal touch. It's like stepping into a showroom rather than a home, like a blank canvas staring back at you. It's pristine, untouched, and waiting for your creativity to bring it to life. But that blankness can also be intimidating. How do you transform this empty space into something that feels warm, inviting, and uniquely yours? Don't worry, that's where the fun begins. This is your chance to infuse your personality into every corner of your new home. Think of it as an adventure, a journey where you get to explore your style and preferences. We're going to take that blank canvas and turn it into a masterpiece. Imagine the joy of seeing your vision come to life, one brushstroke at a time. From choosing the perfect color palette to finding the right furniture and decor, every decision you make will add a layer of character to your home. A place that feels like home, with personality and charm oozing from every corner. It's those little details that make a house feel lived in and loved. Think about those amazing old houses you see in magazines or on TV. They have a certain allure, a sense of history and character that new builds often lack. They've got history, stories to tell, and a lived-in warmth that just draws you in. But here's the thing. You can create that same feeling in your new home. It's all about adding layers of interest and personality. That's the kind of magic we're going for. We want your home to tell your story, to reflect who you are and what you love. But how do you do that with a brand new place? It might seem like a challenge, but it's actually an opportunity. It's all about the details, the little things that make a big difference. From the artwork on the walls to the throw pillows on the couch, every element contributes to the overall feel of your home. We're not talking about stuffy, pretentious stuff. We're talking about real, meaningful touches that make your space feel like you. We're talking about adding character, those little touches that make your house uniquely yours. It's about creating a space where you feel comfortable and happy. Things that make you smile when you walk in the door after a long day. Your home should be your sanctuary, a place where you can relax and be yourself. So, are you ready to roll up your sleeves and get started? Let's dive in. This is going to be an amazing journey, and we're here to help you every step of the way. Let's make your new house a home. First impressions are everything, right? And nothing says welcome home like a front door with personality. Forget those boring, flat, builder-grade doors. Let's find something with some soul. Think about a salvaged door from an old house. You know, the kind with chipped paint and maybe even a few scratches. Those imperfections just add character. Plus, it's a great conversation starter. Imagine your friends asking, "Where'd you find this amazing door?" If salvaged isn't your thing, no worries. You can still find a new door with that vintage vibe. Look for things like arched doorways, stained glass accents, or even a cool knocker. And hey, don't forget the hardware. A funky door knocker or some cool hinges can make a big difference. It's all about the details, folks. Okay, now let's talk materials. When it comes to building or renovating your home, the materials you choose can make a world of difference. It's not just about the look, but also about the feel, the durability, and the story behind each piece. Builder-grade materials are like the white bread of the construction world. They get the job done, but they ain't exactly exciting. They're often mass-produced, lacking in character and uniqueness. Sure, they might be cost-effective, but they don't offer that special touch that makes a house feel like a home. We want to use materials with character, things that tell a story. Imagine walking into a room and feeling the history beneath your feet, or seeing the craftsmanship in every beam. These materials have a soul, a past life that adds depth and richness to your space. Think about using reclaimed wood for your floors or beams. This wood has been around for decades, sometimes even centuries, and it brings a warmth and authenticity that new materials just can't replicate. It's got that gorgeous patina that only comes with time, and each plank has its own unique history. The knots, the grain, the imperfections, they all tell a story of where that wood has been and what it has seen. Plus, it's good for the planet. By reusing materials, we reduce waste and lessen the demand for new resources. It's a win-win for both your home and the environment. Natural stone is another great option. It's timeless, durable, and each piece is unique. Whether it's granite, marble, or soapstone, natural stone adds a touch of nature's artistry to your home. It adds a touch of elegance and sophistication. Imagine a beautiful stone fireplace or a kitchen island topped with soapstone. These elements become the focal points of your home, drawing the eye and sparking conversation. Imagine a beautiful stone fireplace or a kitchen island topped with soapstone. These elements become the focal points of your home, drawing the eye and sparking conversation. It's like adding a piece of art to your home. Each stone has its own unique pattern and color, making every installation one of a kind. And don't be afraid to mix and match. Combining different materials can create a dynamic and visually interesting space. It's all about balance and contrast. A little bit of rustic wood paired with sleek concrete can create a really cool, modern farmhouse vibe. It's the perfect blend of old and new, rough and smooth, warm and cool. So, when you're choosing materials, think beyond the basics. Look for quality, character, and sustainability. Your home deserves it. Time to talk paint. Choosing the right paint colors for your outdoor space can be both exciting and a bit daunting. But don't worry, we're here to guide you through it. This is where you can really let your personality shine. Your choice of colors can transform your outdoor area into a true extension of your home. And by shine, I don't mean bright neon colors, unless that's your thing. Bold choices can be fun, but they should reflect your personal style and the vibe you want to create. I'm talking about choosing colors that make you feel good. Colors that resonate with you and make your space feel inviting and comfortable. I'm a big fan of earthy tones. These colors are inspired by nature and can create a serene and grounded atmosphere. They bring a sense of warmth and coziness to a space. Think deep greens, rich browns, and warm grays. These hues can make your outdoor area feel like a natural extension of the landscape. These colors are like a big hug for your home. They envelop you in comfort and make your outdoor space a welcoming retreat. But hey, if you're feeling bold, go for it. Bright colors can add energy and excitement to your space. A pop of color on an accent wall can make a statement and draw attention to specific areas. Or a brightly painted door can add a touch of whimsy and fun. It's all about what makes you happy and what fits your style. Don't be afraid to experiment. Grab some paint samples and play around with different shades and tones. Try them out on your walls and see how they look in different lighting throughout the day, and see what speaks to you. Sometimes, the color you least expect becomes your favorite. It's just paint after all. It's a simple and affordable way to refresh your space. You can always change it. So, have fun with it, and let your creativity flow. Section 5. Landscaping. Love native plants and welcoming paths. Alright, let's step outside for a minute. Landscaping is often an afterthought, but it's just as important as what's going on inside your house. It's all about creating a welcoming and inviting space. First things first, ditch the boring lawn. Okay, maybe not all of it, but consider adding some native plants and flowers. They're not only beautiful, but they're also good for the environment. Next, think about creating some pathways. This could be anything from a winding stone path to a simple gravel walkway. Pathways invite people to explore your yard and add a touch of charm. And don't forget about outdoor living spaces. A cozy porch swing or a fire pit area are perfect for enjoying those warm summer nights. Section 6. Light up your life, vintage bulbs and statement fixtures. Let's talk lighting. Builder-grade light fixtures are usually pretty basic. And by basic, I mean boring. This is your chance to add some personality and style. One of my favorite tricks is to swap out standard light bulbs for vintage-inspired ones. You know, the kind with the exposed filaments. They give off a warm, inviting glow and add a touch of nostalgia. For your fixtures, think about going for something unique. You can find amazing vintage fixtures at flea markets and antique stores. Or, if you're feeling crafty, you can even try your hand at making your own. Don't be afraid to mix and match styles. A rustic chandelier paired with modern sconces can create a really cool, eclectic vibe. Section 7. Tile style. From floors to backsplashes, make it pop. Tile is another great way to add personality and style to your home. And I'm not just talking about your bathroom floors. Think about using patterned tile for a kitchen backsplash or even on a fireplace surround. Cement tiles are super popular right now, and they come in endless patterns and colors. You can also find really cool vintage tiles at salvage yards and online. Imagine finding a set of antique subway tiles for your bathroom. Talk about character. Don't be afraid to get creative and experiment with different patterns and textures. A little bit of tile can go a long way in adding personality to your space. Section 8. Furniture with flair. Mixing old and new for a unique look. Now let's talk furniture. This is where you can really have some fun and let your personality shine. Don't be afraid to mix and match different styles. I love pairing a vintage leather sofa with some modern side tables, or a rustic dining table with some sleek upholstered chairs. And don't forget about those finishing touches. Throw pillows, blankets, and rugs are a great way to add color, texture, and personality to your space. One of my favorite things to do is to incorporate vintage and antique pieces into my designs. They add a sense of history and character that you just can't get with new furniture. Section 9. Your masterpiece awaits. Creating a home with heart. Well, folks, there you have it. We've covered a lot of ground, from choosing the right front door to finding the perfect vintage light fixture. Remember, creating a home with character is all about adding those personal touches that make it uniquely yours. Don't be afraid to experiment, to be bold, and to have some fun with it. Your home should be a reflection of you, your story, and the things you love. So go out there, get creative, and transform that blank canvas into a masterpiece.